Hello everyone, Firecrest Gaming here and welcome back to another video. We're back now for the Co-op Championship with myself and Boss MG for the Monaco Grand Prix. We're just going to see what happens really with this race. We're going to hope to continue our good form from Spain. We got obviously Boss MG winning the Spanish Grand Prix, his first win of the season, and me coming back from having my front wing knocked off on lap 1 to coming back to 3rd place with 2 sets of options. So we're hoping that for this race that we can have another good result. However, it is Monaco, so that's very unlikely, because it's just unpredictable. So 5 lights, lights out, and away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. We're trying to have a good start from the get-go, starting on prime tyres instead of the options, just to maybe have the fastest tyre towards the end of the race and gain more on the AI through the end of the race rather than the beginning, because it's just more spread out and we get more clean air. As I say that, though, we're up to P12 from P19 at the start of this race, which is a very good start. Just trying to go nice and carefully through the first few corners. Don't want to knock off my front wing. I don't want to end up in any trouble. And that's done. We've done well with that so far. Although we've just hit the back of Daniel Kvyat. Didn't mean to do that at all. So we're just trying to overtake the Russian now in the Red Bull. We've got to try and overtake him with any means possible. Really, just as soon as we can and get the most of the clear air. I'm thinking maybe a move into the chicane. We have the straight line speed and we're going to be better under brakes. Here we go, up the inside of the Russian. And of course that's going to happen. Just of course that's going to happen. Of course he's going to spin me out because they don't... The AI just don't care where you are. They'll just go for the corner as though you're not there. So we re-overtake Nico Hulkenberg and go back into P10. Almost. He's still trying to put his nose in there. Now let's get Kvyat, shall we? There we are, into Mirabeau, squeeze him out, and we've just got to hold it around the outside of the hairpin, and we've got the move done for P9. And now, almost exactly a lap later, we're getting on the back of Jensen Button. Just want to overtake the McLaren quickly, because this is going to hold us up if we don't. And there we are, up the inside, bring it up into the chicane. However, everything that was going right at the start of this race just turned wrong as Boss MG crashed out of the race. Almost a carbon copy of what happened to him in the LMP Championship. And I was also quite wary of that because also, if you remember, I crashed out in the LMP Championship. So I really don't want that to happen. As we overtake Perez into the final corner of Raskas. And now we're lining up Romain Grosjean in the Lotus side-by-side bodywork contact there. Where we get the move done on Grosjean and hold position for P6 now on lap 6, which is a fantastic start. Also considering we're on prime tyres. Now it's Ricciardo, who's very early on the brakes, or we're just very late on them. Oh, round the outside of Raskas, surely. Can we hold it? Yes, we can. Lovely, lovely move around the outside of Raskas there, if you don't mind me saying so. And now lap 8, we are trying to get Felipe Massa in the Williams. I feel as our pit stop will be coming up fairly soon. We definitely don't want to waste too much time stuck behind the Williams, but obviously they have tremendous straight line speed and we're setting fastest lap of the race towards the end of the stint. These prime tyres really holding up very well, and we're trying to get Massa now right on his tail. I'm having to lift out of that, or that would have been a horrible collision with the Williams. And now can we hold it on the outside maybe, or no, darts the inside of this corner, get him on the run into Mirabeau again. That seems to be quite a popular overtaking spot for us, into Mirabeau, and I don't know why. Because it's not a normal overtaking spot, but it's working for us, so I don't really care. So now on lap 10, we're hunting down Valtteri Bottas. And, well, at least the front wing went on this lap, because we're going to come into the pits at the end of this one. Actually, no, I think we were scheduled for a bit later, but frankly, the option tyres will easily make it to the end of this race from here. But we definitely need a front wing change after that. So we're going to follow Bottas into the pit lane instead of trying to use some clever tactic around him. The only problem is we're going to lose a lot of time while our front wing's changed. And we come out behind Felipe Massa again. So we've got another two. So we've basically got those 2 cars to deal with again. But now we're on options and they're on primes. So we're now full speed ahead towards the end of this race to try and gain the position side by side though with Massa. Out of the hairpin, trying to get the move done. It's still side by side. That was whoa! That was a bit of a crash, wasn't it? Alright then. They're saying fastest lap though as we come out of lap 12 onto 13. trying to get Valtteri Bottas now at the run-up. And run up the hill into the casino section. And down the inside, he's still going to try and fight. He just sideswiped into us. Valtteri, could you play nice? Please. Okay, regardless, 2 laps later, we're going to try and get the first of the Mercedes, and that is Hamilton. I'm trying now, having a look around the outside, think better of it, because to back normally, that never ends well if you try and overtake through there. Left, right, through the swimming pool section, enter the second of the chicanes, and I can't really... If you try and blame me for that, I'm sorry, but you just can't. There's no room. It's Monaco. We're trying now to get Rosberg, getting the absolute optimum line on the run up to Mirabeau, up the inside of the Mercedes. And there we are, we have the move done for P1 in this race. And really that was it. There was nothing more that happened. We just got the lead, extended it out, and now we're going to come around the final few corners out of the final section of Rascasse, and we are going to win the Monaco Grand Prix. We've got some nice redemption for the LMP Championship and gain some more points for the co-op. So now, moving on to the podiums. So that'll do it for the Monaco Grand Prix, and I hope you can join us next time for the Canadian Grand Prix. I'll see you then.